What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Taylor Swift that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, really quick before we dive in, I know my voice sounds pretty rough right now. I've actually been really sick for the last couple of days, but I really wanted to get this lesson out to you guys as quickly as possible, so I'm just going to do the best that I can. I should have my normal voice back in a couple of days once I'm done kind of healing up and stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy You Need to Calm Down. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play You Need to Calm Down on guitar is that we're going to be in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo to play this song. The next thing you want to know for You Need to Calm Down is the structure of this song. We're going to start out with a verse, then go to chorus, then verse again, then chorus again, then verse again, and then one last chorus to take us out of the song. And the last thing you want to know before we dive into You Need to Calm Down is the two chords that we need to play this. The first one is D, and the next one is G. And I'll have chord charts for both of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into You Need to Calm Down. Man, you guys know how much I love Taylor Swift songs and teaching Taylor Swift songs, so I am so stoked for her new album, and I cannot wait for all the singles that are going to come out leading up to her new album. So with all that in mind, let's take a look at our verses first, since that's the first thing that we hear in the song. Now for our verses, we have this kind of, really it's kind of more of a bass pattern that's kind of driving the whole song, and it kind of plays throughout the whole song. It plays through the choruses as well. But what we're going to try to do is adapt that to acoustic guitar. So the first thing that we're going to have here is we're going to start with this D shape here first. But before we do that, we're going to hit a note up here. We're going to hit this 4th fret on the A string. I'm going to hit that with my pinky. You don't necessarily have to hit it with your pinky. I know that's not very beginner friendly. You can hit it up here with your ring finger or whatever you need to do. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit that first, and then we're going to do 3 down strums of a D chord. And that's going to be our first little shape there. We're going to go 4th A, and then down 3 times on a D chord. And we're going to do that twice. So one more time through that. And then we're on to our next shape. What our next shape is going to be kind of similar. We're going to have a little transition note, and then we're going to go into our G chord. So first, that transition note, that's going to be a 2nd on low E, which is an F sharp note. So we're going to hit that F sharp note, 2nd low E, and then we're going to do G, 3 down strums. And then again, same thing. We're going to do that twice. So again, F sharp note, and then G 3 times. Just like that. And that pattern right there is just going to repeat through all of our verses. So one more time walking through that, we're going to have up here this 4th fret A, which is a C sharp note. We're going to hit that, and then D down 3 times. We're going to repeat that. And then we go to our next shape. So we've got that F sharp, that 2nd low E, and then G down 3 times. And then repeat that same thing again. And that is it, guys. That is going to repeat through all of our verses. So it is a little bit tricky getting those reaches and those transitions down if you're a very beginner player, but it's really not too bad. This is a little bit more detailed than I've seen in any other lessons. A lot of lessons will just have you just kind of alternating between the G and the D, but I think hitting those transitions sounds really good. That's not to badmouth any other players or teachers or anything like that, but I just think those transitions, adding those in there sounds really nice. So guys, with all that in mind, a couple of times through that little verse chord progression with those transitions will look about like this. And guys, from there, the only other thing that you need to know to play You Need to Calm Down is the choruses. Now for the choruses, we're just gonna have a really simple chord progression and a pretty easy strum pattern as well. And that's it. We're not gonna have any funky transitions. We're getting rid of those for the choruses. We don't need them. So our chord progression is just gonna be D to G. And what our strum pattern for each chord is gonna be is this. We're gonna go down, up, down, 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 up, twice for each chord, and that's spaced like that intentionally. That's because we're gonna have a little bit of space in between those first three strums. So we'll go again, we're gonna go down, up, down, 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 up. About like that, about that speed actually, and with that spacing. So those last three strums, those last down, down, up, those are pretty quick. Those are kind of normal speed. The first three strums are gonna be a little bit kind of slowed down and kind of accentuated might be the right word for that. But again, kind of walking through that with each of our chords, kind of running through that chord progression with that strum pattern looks something like this. We're gonna go down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And that is just gonna repeat through all of our choruses. So guys, a couple of times through that chorus chord progression and strum pattern without me talking will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play You Need to Calm Down on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 690 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there cannot be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, if you've been on this channel for a little while, you know how huge of a Taylor Swift fan I am. I absolutely love her music. She's a lot of the reason I started playing guitar, and I love her songwriting. This is a great new song from her. It's very poppy, which I'm not usually into, but it is a cool song and I really like the vibe of it, and I like the guitar for it. It's cool because it's a good beginner song, and it does kind of throw some things in there. It throws those little transitions in there, which are kind of fun to mess around with. They might be a little bit tricky for some beginners out there, but kind of a cool thing to learn for somebody who might be new to some of that kind of stuff. I had a lot of fun jamming on those because it's kind of cool to get the timing down on those just right and match it up with the kind of those bass hits in the verses. And then that strum pattern for the chorus, again, that's kind of one of those, not super difficult, but it's a little bit interesting on the timing, and it's cool to kind of get to match that up. So anyways, guys, I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well. I'm so stoked for the new album, and I'll be releasing tutorials for all of the new singles as they come out pretty quickly after, hopefully more quickly than this one. Usually it'll be kind of coming out the day of or the day after for the new singles from the Taylor Swift album. So anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you have a blast playing this song. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.